The Island Farm Camp was located just outside Bridgend in Wales at Merthyr Mawr. The camp was originally built to house female workers who had worked in the various munitions factories in the area. However, they preferred to go home to their families, so the camp stayed empty until 1943, when it was used to house American troops prior to the D-Day landings. In late 1944, after the D-Day landings, it became a prisoner of war camp. The German prisoners of war housed at the camp decided to escape in early 1945. This they did having dug a 60-foot tunnel from Hut 9, which incidentally is the only hut that still survives. Powered by electricity and with a rudimentary ventilation system, the tunnel had been found before all escapees could get out. Now incidentally, they had a lot of planning to do this escape. They had to get all the fake money and all that kind of thing sorted out, and disguises, etc. Now, between 67 and 80 escaped from the tunnel. The exact figure is not certain, as various sources state different figures, but the confirmed figure is at least 70. The escape began at around 10 p.m. after the final roll call and under the cover of singing. Lookouts were posted to keep an eye on the guards, and if a guard approached the tunnel exit, the lights inside the tunnel would be switched off to alert the men inside. However, at 4 a.m. on the 11th of March, the escape came to an end when Herman Schellenberg exited the tunnel, and he heard a shot and shouting. A British guard fell down the tunnel exit during a chase, and 11 POWs hiding in the bushes saw this and burst out laughing, which gave the game away, and they were immediately arrested. The prisoner who was shot at was Lieutenant Tonsman, and he wasn't actually meant to be part of the escape group. He was a bit of a gate crasher. And now he was taken to Bridgend Hospital to be treated for his wounds, and it was actually his white kit bag that had showed up in the dark and given him away. So they'd escaped through the tunnel and into a farmer's field, as I say. Now, at first, the camp commander and guards thought that all the escapees had been accounted for. But it wasn't discovered for several hours that this wasn't actually the case. Now, the furthest that any of them got, 2 made it to Southampton before being captured, and 4 got to Birmingham. But all of the escapees were rounded up, and afterwards they were all sent to other prisoner of war camps and split up. After this, the camp was used to house about 2,000 of Hitler's generals in 1945 in preparation for the Nuremberg trials, with the name being changed from Camp 198 to Number 11 Special POW Base Camp. Now, as it happens, the escape had actually nearly been foiled before that morning. That was by a local farmer that was ploughing his land. And he'd noticed that the prisoners of war were very interested in what he was doing. And he thought that they were just interested in some farming and the tractor and the plough and such like. And so he did his best to show the tractor and the plough and so on. In actual fact, what they were making sure of was that he didn't plough over a large flat stone that was camouflaging the exit to the tunnel, which had now he didn't, because he realised it was there, but obviously didn't know what it was, other than a big flat stone. So he ploughed round it to avoid damaging his plough. But had he ploughed over it, he would have not only damaged his plough, but there's a strong chance that he would have caused the tunnel to collapse and or be discovered. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this short video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a future video.